Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is a collaboration with Mash Gang and Fierce Beer. It's this one, Big Natty. And Big Natty is the big brother to Natural History, which was a 0.5% ABV West Coast Pale Ale. This one, however, weighs in a bit more at 2.5% ABV, and it says on the back of the can, whilst doing a collaboration with our friends at Fierce, we lamented that there was not a West Coast style table beer, and one day that we should get around to making one. Later that day, we started brewing one. Introducing Big Natty, a table beer version of Natural History. Expect caramelised grapefruit and sticky piney hops, a micro Westie. What's not to love? Well, I absolutely love Natural History. In fact, it was the beer that forced me to introduce the bonus point system onto my scoring, because it was that good. So yeah, I'm expecting big things from this one. I will be doing a comparison video between Natural History and Big Natty as well. Not today, but another day. And just to see how different or similar they are, apart from the ABV. Anyway, I'm waffling. The hops in this one are Citra, Chinook, Centennial and Cascade, a cornucopia of sea hops, and you've got some pink grapefruit in there for good measure. So I've got to draw attention to the artwork on the can. It's awesome. I love the gold skulls. It's damn cool. And yeah, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think, shall we? So we're pouring into my Mash Gang tumbler. Is it a tumbler? I don't know. Anyway, we're pouring into this little sampler glass, this little taster glass. The pour is a beautiful colour. Pours the same sort of colour as Natural History. Let's not go nuts. Look at that. That is a gorgeous coloured beer. It's nice and hazy and golden, and you've got a nice off-white head. That's your beer up close in the glass. It looks the part. You can't see my boat race through it, so that's good for you guys. And you just know it's going to be great tasting beer just looking at it. So, looks great, and I can smell it already. It is hoppy to the nines. You've got... it's lovely. You've got beautiful citrus fruit coming through. You've got brightness, and you also got that sort of acidity of the grapefruit and that tartness that it brings. A little bit of orange, lemon, of course, from the Citra. There's a beautiful malt, and there is that tang of the West Coast, that resinous note. I can't wait to try it. So, cheers. Yeah, it's spot on. It ticks all the boxes. It is resinous. It is orangey. It's marmalade-y. The grapefruit is there, but it's sitting in the background. And yeah, it ticks all the boxes for a Westie for me. Malts are superb. Hops are, it's just wonderful. They are superb. They are bright. They are fresh. They are tangy. They're citric. It's all the things I want. And there is a stickiness coming through, which is a key element for me for a West Coast Pale of any kind. It has to have that sticky resinous thing going on, and it's got it in bucket loads. There is a subtle grapefruit bitterness. I like that. It's slightly dry on the finish. The body is great, medium weight. Carbonation is superb as well. It's kind of just a little bit more than light. It is ticking all the boxes. And as it develops in your mouth, at the back of the mouth, you've got a slight, almost savoury edge. I like that. That is beautiful. That is lovely. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, let's look at some scores. Now, as I mentioned before, obviously, I had to invent the bonus point for Natural History, which meant it had 5 out of 5 with the extra bonus point. But Big Natty has only had 18 check-ins and an average of 3.54. And those 18 people I tend to disagree with. I think that's too low. So we're going to give it some points on my board of joy, which currently is void of anything. As you can see, I need to reinvent this board. It's getting a bit big. I need a smaller, more compact, more easily viewed board. But anyway, I've lost my chalk. Where's it gone? There it is. Some points. The looks on the beer. Let's go for a point on that one. I think we know where we're going, but just for review, it's actually beer again in a glass. Try to get that head back. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? It's the kind of thing that if you saw it, you would want to treasure it and put it in a museum. It's that lovely to look at. Beautiful deep gold and that off-white head that is nice and tight and compact and consistent. It looks stunning. I can find no reason to give it anything less than a full point. So that's what it's getting. The aroma is superb. You've got the citrus throughout kind of the spectrum. You've got the lemon, you've got the orange, you've got the grapefruit, you've got the sticky pine resin notes coming through as well. It's spot on. And there is a presence of the malt as well. I like it. It's really well balanced on the aroma and it's a good strength as well. It's having a full point. The body, again, is perfect. It's medium weight, slightly more than light carbonation. It's got a full mouthfeel, which is important for me. In a lower alcohol beer, they tend to sacrifice a bit of body and mouthfeel for me. But this is not sacrificed anything at all. Maybe a few virgins were sacrificed to some dark lords to get such a good tasting beer and a good body on it. I don't know, but it's getting a full point. The flavour on the West Coast, I want orange, I want pine resin, and I want it to be sticky in the mouth. I've got orange, I've got pine resin, and I've got sticky in the mouth. I've also got some citrus from the lemon family and the grapefruit family as well. It adds to the whole spectrum and just makes it a really, really tasty beer. The malts, I don't think often get talked about enough in the West Coast Pale. These malts are superb. They're balanced, they're robust, and they allow the hops to do their thing without kind of just overtaking anything at all. So yeah, I'm talking a lot of words here, so I'm just going to tell you it's got a point. And finally, the finish. It's slightly dry, it's bitter, and it's resinous. That's what I want. I want it to be long lasting as well, and I'm still tasting it now. So yeah, it's getting a full point. There's no two ways about it. So it's got a full 5 out of 5. We're going to go round to the bonus points. Value for money. I can't remember what I paid for these. Somewhere I've got my purchase order, but I can't find it. It's good value for money, whatever I've paid for it. If it was sub 10 quid, it's good value for money because it's a damn tasty beer and more towards my kind of ABV that I can allow myself to have a few of and enjoy. So absolutely, yeah, it's getting value for money. Would I buy it again? Yeah, absolutely, because I love a West Coast. And this one's a good one, a very good one. So yes, absolutely, I would buy it again. And the bonus point, bone of contention sometimes, but not in this instance. It's a damn fine beer. And I'm looking forward to comparing it to natural history. So had I not given this one a bonus point, it would have been a bit of an unfair battle. But it's got the bonus point because it's that good. And yeah, so it will lead to an interesting comparison. So Big Natty from Mash Gang and Fierce Beer has got a full 5 out of 5 with all the bonus points as well. I like it a lot. And I think anyone who hasn't tried it would do as well if you like a West Coast Pale, which I do. So yeah, Mash Gang and Fierce Big Natty. Lovely beer, lovely can artwork, and we'll leave it there and say that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for the comparison of this one and its little brother. Bye for now.